In this part of the introduction, I'm going to show you how to log on to the app and find the lesson content that you need for your lesson for the day. So we can start by simply typing in CEC app onto Google, and usually it's the first search you get. So click on CEC app. And here you would have been given your login details and chosen a password. So we simply just type in our information. And then, as you can see, it takes you straight to the calendar for today. So we can see all our lessons for the month. We can see which level we are teaching, and we can see the times of our lesson. So for example, let's say today is the 4th, we are teaching Discover 4. We can click on Discover 4. So student attendance will tell you how many students are in your class, as well as the name, and class details will also tell you your QC and your teaching assistant. But the main information that we want is view lesson details. Here we can see the pages of the lesson that we are teaching today, and we also have a brief summary of the objectives, and we can also see the class's homework assignment. So let's click on pages to begin. So here we can get onto the Discover book and have a quick look on the class we are seeing today. So today it is page 116. So usually it's 2 pages ahead. So we click on this and we see a page 116 and we can see the student book content for today. So let's go back and click on the unit's information where we click this link. And again, sometimes depending on the computer that you are on, it might be logged on to someone else's. So we just type in our CEC information again. Okay, so here, usually at the top, you'll be able to find the lesson plan. PDFs are additional worksheets and materials that your QC should be printing off before the start of the lesson, as well as PDFs and different Word documents needed. And also every lesson also has a presentation as well that you can use with the students to guide them through the lesson. So let's take a look at the lesson plan. So always at the top of the lesson plan, we can see the main topic and the title of it. So for this case, how do our bodies work? We can see the main objectives and the assessments and different materials needed. So we can see that there's usually a handful of warm-up activities here. So for example, we can see the warm-up usually takes between about 5 minutes. So it's up to you what you would like to do in this part of the lesson. Usually it's a good idea to review the previous lesson's content, which you can decide how you can do in your way. You can do this by following the lesson plan, or if you have a good idea for a game that helps students recall previous information, please feel free to go ahead and do this. It's also advised as well that we also do some sort of homework review, which I will show you how to access the information for homework later. So as you can see, we just scroll down the lesson plan where we see the different time frames. We can see the information and the materials needed in this column. And also we can see a step-by-step guide how to do different vocabulary games, how to introduce students to the student book work here. As well, you are the teacher, this is your lesson. So if you see something in the lesson plan that you believe that can be tweaked or you want to do it in your particular style, please feel free ahead to do as long as the objectives of the lesson are met and the student book is completed at the end of the lesson.